In Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 to 21, it is written, "Do not store up for yourself treasure on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, where thieves break in and steal. Do not store up these things on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourself treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there is your heart also." You see, many people will tell you to lean into worldly materials. They will tell you to lean into worldly activities like binge-watching entertainment, scrolling social media for hours, spending all your day on planning how to level up in a video game, in a fantasy world, watch a bunch of porn, or fuck as many hoes as possible, and take a shit ton of drugs. Who told you all of this was fun? If you ask these people, they will tell you that they have been told by other people that it was fun, and they have not thought about it themselves. No one has thought, why is this fun? Why are these people credible? If you just took a moment to listen to yourself, what do you actually want? What do you actually feel happy about? It will not be video games, it will not be porn, it will not be entertainment, or it will not be social media, it will not be fucking hoes, and it will not be taking drugs. All of these things are just short-term happiness. You know this is true. When you do one of these things, you're happy for an hour at best. And then afterwards, you're all tired and groggy, and that's not long-term happiness. You have to focus on what's long-term instead of short-term. You can't escape from reality. I had a friend who told me that he's tired with everything in life. He just wants to play video games, meet up with friends, and play football. That's his 3 things that he still cares about. But the thing is, you can't escape from reality. You can't avoid doing hard things. You can't avoid talking to people by playing video games, because you will have to talk to people in everyday situations. And you can't skip school, because school will force you to do schoolwork. You can't skip work, because if you skip work, then you have no money, and that's not gonna make you survive if you have no money. So you're gonna have to choose. Either you try to escape from reality, but you will never be able to escape because hard work is inevitable, or you decide to, instead of leveling up in a video game, you level up in real life. You actually try to improve yourself in these situations, and you actually try to become better, because when you don't do this, when you try to escape from reality, you will just become worse at all these activities. You will be worse at talking to people and worse at working, because your work ethic sucks. And when you don't have anything of these, it will become harder, and therefore your life will be harder, and then your life sucks. So you have to stop all this. You have to become better at your work so that your work is easy, and when your work is easy, life is easy, and when life is easy, life is fun. Like all earthly treasures, just like this, it will all last for an hour at best, like I said, and then it will decay and cease to exist. All these activities and desires are controlled by the flesh. But one day, just like how the flesh was made from dust, it will return to dust from which it came. The flesh will die one day. The human body will die. It will die, and if you don't follow a different path, you will meet the same fate. You will have nothing in the end. You will have nothing but dust. It will return to dust. All your value, it will be dust, because your value was in a video game. It was stored on some data cloud. That will not get you anywhere. Your life will be meaningless. Instead, if you focus on working out, being outside, spending time with your family, working hard, meeting people, and reading, you will be happy long term, because you get a better focus, better social skills, you become stronger, you feel more confident, you feel more happy, and you become a way more happy, optimistic person. That is long-term happiness. And these desires are from the Spirit, because the Spirit will tell you to do all these things. You have two sides telling you either do this or do that. One person will tell you, go do schoolwork, you need to study, the test is tomorrow. Another person will tell you, don't do that, you need to work harder in a video game. No, if you follow these desires of the Spirit, you will one day, just like the Spirit, surpass everything on the earth and reach the kingdom of heaven. And it's all up to you to choose who you want to follow. Just like 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 18 to 19, it will say, for you know that it was not with perishable things such as silver or gold that you were redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your ancestors, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect. What we learn here is that the thing that saved us, the thing that made us happiness, that gave us happiness, the thing that made us happy, was not the things on earth, it was the treasure in heaven. So, what we need to focus on is long term, and I'm not saying long term as in being in heaven, but long term on earth. We have to make this life we have right now count. You have to make it count, and you have to focus on being long term happy, because long term happiness is the real happiness. And on my channel I will teach you how to become long term happy. So if you like that message, then you should subscribe to my channel, and I will teach you how to achieve long term happiness. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Peace be with you. And remember, watch the gospel. Short-term pain is long-term gain.